All right, Catch My Crown. Welcome to the Crown Catch podcast. We're your hosts, Aneesa and Robbie. We're so glad to have you back for Queendom episode 8?
Nine.
9? Okay, great. Jeez. So we'll be reviewing the remaining performances, from round 3. We are still in round 3.
Long round.
Jeez, this is a long round. So we'll just go in no particular order. Nisa, which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's do LOONA first. I don't remember the order that they performed in.
I don't
just
remember
Kepler first and HYOLYN last is the only thing I ever remember.
I feel like you would feel like we should talk about Brave Girls last, maybe?
Okay, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Well, so we said LOONA, right? Okay.
Yeah, LOONA.
I felt like this was like LOONA original, like the original LOONA, which is still kind of somewhat makes me a little annoyed because I'm it felt good. They did great. I don't have anything bad to say, but it's just like when you give me the old original stuff, it makes me miss what they used to be.
Yeah. I mean, I like the performance. I think that Butterfly was kind of a hard choice. It was a good choice, but on the other hand, like I remember the show, they were saying, yeah, a lot of people got into us because of Butterfly, and that's kind of true because I knew of LOONA, but I didn't really know what kind of group they were until I saw the Butterfly music video, and I was like, oh, that's LOONA. Okay, So I felt like that song on its own is already so great. So them trying to make it something different for this stage, I just felt like that was just a hard choice, It was just hard because the choreography is already perfect, the original.
Right.
I feel like the only reason why this was a better performance than what they've shown us in the past with Butterfly is because they have like a lot of backup dancers and they have the screen and
it
stuff,
made it more full.
Yeah, because I was really worried. I was like, I don't think that they can do a better Butterfly than what they've given us, but they did it. They did.
Yeah, I liked, as you said, the background dancers and everything, the effects. It was really beautiful. It just felt beautiful and well thought out. And like it felt like, to me, and I know people wouldn't be upset, the true LOONA. And all this paint the town and X, Y, and Z. Love that. But no, I don't love them, so I don't want to lie. But I feel like this is what they're meant to do. But outside of my personal opinions, this was a great performance, and I don't think any of the 6 performances were bad.
Yeah, they were. See, I mean, when you do things genuinely, when you genuinely do something for fans, it's just going to be great.
Right.
Right. I think that LOONA's performance kind of solidified my biases in LOONA, though, for sure. I for sure like Heejin and Cherry. Is that how you say your name? Is it Cherry? Is like Chori?
I say Chori, but I'm sure I'm probably wrong. People probably say Cherry, but yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but you already liked her from the beginning. You're the sister from Love Cherry Motion. She's great.
No, but that's different. I liked Love Cherry Motion
and its own thing.
And like if she was standing in LOONA, I wouldn't know which one she is
until now.
Now, exactly. Now I'm just like, I know who Heejin is in the whole group. I know who Cherry is in the whole group. So I'm just like, I like you guys. I still kind of like Jinsol, but those two were like the standouts to me.
Fair.
Yeah. Even in the other performances, like Olivia Hay, I think is her name. This performance and the other one. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh, her and Heejin like transform. Goodness. I like that about them.
They're good.
Yeah,
they're good. I don't have anything. It was just a good performance. It was beautiful.
So beautiful. I love the backup dancers, how they had the lights in their hands at the beginning.
Yeah, it added some extra flair to it. I love that. Do you want to talk about HYOLYN?
Yeah, we can do HYOLYN next.
I'm glad she did Beg as kind of like finally doing a song that is
her current
just
sound.
Her. I guess she set the bar so high. This performance didn't seem as grand as the other ones. And I don't know if it's just due to the space of the stages. I feel like the round 1 stage and round 2 stages were so big. I feel like these were a little scaled down. It was great. It was nice. This one felt like those aren't proper grammar. Those performances felt like big MTV VMA performances. This one felt like, M Countdown End of Year special stage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great. It just felt it's not as grand. And maybe it's just she set the bar so high that it just really like kind of made us. I hope people don't, I hope people understand me. It's like when you go so high, there's only nowhere else to go but down.
No, I know exactly what you mean because that's the same vibe I got from her stage. Like it was a really good stage, but she usually gives amazing stages.
Yes.
So I mean, like this stage is really good, but when you're used to someone like her giving amazing stages, it's just kind of like, oh, I mean, it was okay.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's not saying the stage was bad. It was really good.
Right.
I think that it could have been better though.
It could have been better. I don't know what she could have done, but I think she knows what she could have done.
Because I think I know what she could have done too.
Oh, go list it.
So the way that she had like the Street Fighter woman run out.
Oh yeah, I like that part.
I liked it too, but I think it could have been executed better because if I was an audience member, I would have been like, oh, because the Street Fighter women are like really trendy. I'm like, oh, cool. She got a Street Fighter woman to dance with her. It doesn't look like a fan to me. We only know as a fan because we saw the whole backstory, you know? Right. If it was me, if I really wanted to like show I'm dancing with fans, I would have got a bunch of people, different body types, different heights.
Like a flash mob.
Exactly. Like the flash mob of fans coming in. And I wouldn't have the backup dancers wear the hats. I would have the fans come in wearing the hats because the audience members were wearing the hats like as her light stick, you know? So I would have had, the fans kind of come in also. I mean, the fans, but their dancers come in wearing the hats and like casual clothing, to show it's a cool fan.
Remember how they did the Hold My Hand performance? Like each girl was a different spot. Like HYOLYN could have walked the stage and people could have popped up or something, like all dressed.
Oh yeah, like straight from the audience.
He kind of, and like, you remember like Wonder Girls Like This, that music video?
Yes.
Like it could have been like that where it was like,
yeah. I think that would have made it a much better performance, but it was still great. It's just, I think that would have made it amazing,
It's just because she's set the bar so high.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's all I have for her. It's just like, great job, but I needed a little more. I liked it. I'm glad she did that song.
Yeah.
Because it was a little unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
And because Dolly's been played out. I've heard it too much.
The same way that I feel about VVZ is the same way I feel about HYOLYN. She did the song choices. Both of them did their song choices in the right order. You know what I mean? It was the right order for them. And I don't know why. I think it was Kepler. They're like, oh, you should have done G-Friend. I disagree with that. I think that VVZ doing
they needed to say that this is where they are now.
Exactly. It was perfect.
They're thinking, they're like, Brave Girls Rolling, VVZ, G-Friend. And that's not where they are currently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we can get into Brave Girls.
That was such a nice performance. It had a story, it had a message.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that they were able to showcase like their gratitude to even making it thus far.
Mm-hmm.
It was selfish of me. I would have loved high heels, but that's just me.
I liked their performance. I felt like I don't know, halfway through, I was already shedding tears. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And I was like, their smiles are so like, I don't know if somber is the right word, but they were smiling, but you can tell that there's like a history to that smile. I felt like their facial expressions just matched the performance and the story they were telling so well. And I know a lot of people didn't like their outfits, but
I wasn't paying attention to it. I was more so like interested in the song and the performance and the motion. My mind wasn't going towards, well, let me eat these girls up real quick about what they're wearing. That just wasn't where my thought process was. And maybe just because like that's normally I would, but that it's like if a performance outweighs whatever else is going on, then and it was really emotional. I love the clips in the background. I love the Never Give Up. I love how their story came to be. It's definitely a Cinderella story for sure.
It really is.
That's what the shoes was about.
Yeah. Okay. It was a good story. I liked everything.
And I was like, oh, the shoes. And I'm like, just talking about it makes me connect where that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minyoung and Eunji's little harmonizing note moment, that was
Mm,
great. I didn't
mm.
know that the other members could sing like that. And they
They
always have,
can.
yeah, and then you always have the small reminders. Like I think you were telling me that I don't know her name, but not Minyoung, not the one who smiles and like she was
Yes,
smiling.
yes. She
Her.
covered. She covered the when I forget Mignon when she was sick or something or another. She
Mm-hmm.
covered her high notes. So I'm like, oh, she can do
Yeah.
that.
I'm just
Yeah,
like, okay, that means you can sing.
sing,
It's not
sing.
just Minyoung. It's actually like all of them are really good. I
I
don't
mean, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't know if um I never saw Brave Girls as being strong dancers, at least not this version of Brave Girls. Maybe early Brave Girls, yeah, but not this version.
Early Brave Girls was a completely different women.
Yeah.
That was a different group.
Yeah.
I think that's about all I have to say. Oh, I guess to kind of push this a little further.
Yeah.
Who are I've skimmed through the songs for the next upcoming week for the finale, but I still don't know who those belong to who. I know. So I'm wondering what your thoughts are, like not spoiling it, but just like who are you most excited to see perform next week?
I don't I mean if it comes to performances,
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what Cosmic Girls is going to do.
Me too.
But
Me
if
too.
it's just the song, I think out
Mm-hmm.
of all the songs, the ones that I like the most is VVG's song and Cosmic Girls songs.
Who is there's a title song called Red something, Red Moon or something. I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't
Whatever
even
the red
remember.
stuff.
All I remember, the only song title I remember is Kepler's song, The Girls. And I'm just like, why?
Because they did the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure like on stage, a lot of the songs, I might like a lot of the songs more once I see it on a stage, you know?
Yeah. Apparently Kepler's getting ready to do something. I think they're coming back soon. So
Finally.
those women, well, those because some of them are still girls, those ladies will get no rest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine. I mean, I'm happy that their fans got this type of content. IZ*ONE fans did not get this type of content. We got a 1 month hiatus. We sniffing through scraps trying to get us a whiff of Fiesta.
They're still sniffing through scraps, talking nonstop about Chaewon, Sakura, and Kazuha, saying IZ*ONE this.
No, that was Chaewon's fault. And you know what? It's because I guess they introduce themselves all the time in Japanese. And did you see how she's like IZ*ONE and she? I was like, she bit that lip so hard.
That was so cute, though. It made me like her more, you know.
And then Sakura's like, let's Sserafim dance.
Yeah. But my favorite part is how Kazuha just went along with it. She's like, oh, we IZ*ONE today.
She's like, whatever. But I don't know what they're doing. They look like they were playing with Shrinky Dinks or something.
I only see the clip.
It was giving me playing with Shrinky Dinks or eating Dippin' Dots, which I was here for both opportunities. I was like, great. And Kazu's like, whatever we are, the check still clears. So
Do you want to end with talking about the rankings really quick?
Sure. I have fairly forgotten where they landed. So
I can bring up both. So I have the ranking list for just round three's ranking. And then I have
in the overall.
Yeah, in the overall.
Okay.
Which isn't confirmed. I think a fan just did the math.
Well, don't do the overall yet then.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's confirmed.
Yeah. So the round three ranking. So first place, Brave Girls. Second place, Cosmic Girls. Third, LOONA. Fourth, HYOLYN. 5, VVZ, and 6 is Kepler.
That's good.
I mean, that kind of matches up with my own ranking. Actually, It's 1 for 1, my ranking, except I would switch Brave Girls and Cosmic Girls. I think Cosmic Girls gave a better performance than Brave Girls.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of my first and second. So I feel like Brave Girls has earned their place. I'm still mad at their competition being so petty. I feel like they thought the Brave Girls were the easy out. They're sick for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said that so naturally. I wasn't trying to copy you. It is. Yeah, they're sick for it.
Gosh. Are you sure you don't want to hear the current round 1, 2, and 3 combination rankings?
You know what? Spill the tea. Give us.
Yeah, it's kind of juicy. I'll go in reverse order.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. So The bottom three are close in votes, and the top three are close in votes. But
Okay.
like for third and fourth, there's like a big gap.
Okay.
So last place is Kepler.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Fifth place is LOONA.
Okay. That'll give them room for improvement.
Yeah. What did I say? Fourth place, VVZ.
Okay, that feels good.
Yeah, that is good. Third place is Brave Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Second place, Cosmic Girls, and first place is HYOLYN so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if LOONA was able to compete in the first round,
it would have been a different game.
Yeah, even if they got last place in the first round, they would still get more votes in general. So
They'd be above VVZ.
Yeah, I think they would be above VVZ. Maybe even voting for like the worst person. I don't know. Small things like that might change it, but they wouldn't be. I think they would be above VVZ.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, there's still the final thing.
Yeah,
and I kind of feel like Cosmic Girls might just manage to snag first place.
I think so too.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I think Pantomime very, very much was like, this is what they do, this is how they do it, and they're great at it.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm glad everyone else was like, oh, this is such a good song. And I'm like, you see, I've been jamming to it for months, maybe a year. That song is great. I like how they simplified it because it is a song that's not for everyone's taste. I can talk about it forever. You saw how I acted when that song came on when we were sitting on the couch. I said, pantomime? you're like, what, that's supposed to be a good song? I was like, yes.
Wow. I'm glad you got pantomime since you couldn't get Believer at twice.
That made up for it, I guess. I was all right. I think that's about that. Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
Yeah. I mean, next week is the finale, so sheesh. And I think it's going to be live streamed completely, like even the performances and stages. So I'll probably watch it live and it shall be interesting.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's episode. Tell us who your rankings are, your personal rankings, and let us know in the comment section below if you agree with us, didn't agree with us. We want to hear it. And thank you guys so much for sticking with us through this whole Queendom season 2 journey. It's been really fun, and we're at the finish line. This is so peaceful, guys. This is so peaceful. It's not like another show that we shall not name because we talk about it all the time. So we're just so grateful, and hopefully we'll see you for the next one. Until then, have a great rest of your week and take care. Bye.